everybody, and welcome to beautiful Georgian Bay. Today we're going to take a little bit of time to work on maintaining strength and flexibility while on vacation. So if you'd like to join me, grab your yoga mat and let's get started. We're going to begin today lying on our backs, just taking a moment to center ourselves, to turn our thoughts internally for just a moment. See how we're doing, see what we're feeling. Even on vacation, it's sometimes difficult to find that connection. We're busy with friends and family. So just a moment, lying down, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, arms resting beside you. Begin breathing in and out through the nose. And then let's begin by bringing the right knee to the chest, pressing down slightly on the shin, extending the left leg. Changing sides. Change sides again. Extend right leg to the sky. Point and flex the toes, holding the back of the thigh if that feels good. Feel free to keep the knee slightly bent here if that's more comfortable. Circle the ankle. Other way. Change sides. Point and flex. Circle the ankle. Other side. And release. Right side, bring your ankle over your thigh. We're going to hold like this for a moment as we gently encourage the hip to open by pressing the knee away. Then we're going to bring that leg towards the chest. Use whatever hold you usually use at home in your practice. So I like to really wrap my hand around the foot. Others like to reach through. Your choice here. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Pull down a little tighter. And release and change sides. Left leg over right. Opening up that hip by gently pressing the left knee away from you. Then bringing knee and foot towards the chest, gripping as you like to add a little bit of extra pressure to that knee and that ankle. And release. Let's cross the ankles, grab the toes. We're going to roll up to seated. Find a comfortable seated position. Extending the arms to the side. We're going to breathe in as we reach to the sky. Exhale as we stretch the arms away from us. One more time. Taking the arms up. We're going to bend to the right. Over the center, we're going to bend to the left. Back to center, we're going to twist to the right. And to the left. Back to center. Arms behind the body, fingers intertwine. Extend through the elbows, straightening the arms if you can. Release. Take the hands forward. Walk the hands away from you as you bring your chest towards the mat. And walk your hands towards the body to come back up. Let's roll over the ankles into tabletop. A couple of cat-cows here to warm up the spine. On the inhale, we drop the belly slightly, open the chest. On the exhale, we curl the pelvis forward, drop the chin to the chest, press the shoulder blades apart. One more time. Return to a neutral position. Extend the right leg behind you. Flex the toes, so toes pointing down to the mat. Extend the left arm. Working on balance and strength. Now we're going to bring knee and elbow together 5 times, nice and slow. Awesome. Other side. Flex the toes, extend the arm. And begin elbow to knee 5 times. And release. Take the right foot out to the side. Hold for a moment as we feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Getting comfortable with that stretch for a moment, and then we'll walk the hands towards the knee and come up on one knee. Gate pose, take the hands up. Side bend towards that extended right leg. Then we're going to take it all the way over to the other side and stretch that arm overhead. And take it forward. We're going to come back and sit on that heel if that works for you. If not, we stay in this position. Also still really feeling the flexion in that inner thigh. But if you can, sit it back and enjoy the stretch. And bring it up. And we're going to change sides. hold for a few breaths. And then coming up to gate pose. Take it to the left. Take it to the right. And then bring that arm back to the front. Right arm comes forward as well. I'm going to take the hips back for a nice intense stretch of the adductors. And bring it back up. Knees under hips. We're going to sit back on the heels. Take the left arm under the body. Drop onto the shoulder if you can. And extend the right arm overhead. Same thing to the other side. Back to center. Let's extend those arms into child's pose, stretching through the spine, through the hips, through the shoulders. And then from here, we'll take it into our first downward dog. Spread the fingers, pressing into the mat. Bring the hips up, curl the toes, and step into your downward dog, knees slightly bent. Let the head hang loosely. Find a little movement here. And then we'll walk the feet towards the hands for a forward fold. Knees are nicely bent here. Again, let the head hang. Release the tension in the neck. Let's lift up our toes off the mat so the weight is back on the heels. Fingers are supporting you. Spread the toes. And then bring them down to the mat with lots of space in between. Pressing your toes into the mat. Swinging the arms up to the sky. And then bringing palms together in front of the heart for Tadasana. Let's go through one round of sun salutation together, left and right. Forward fold. Step the right leg back. Drop the knee, drop the foot, open the chest. Slide the left leg back to the right, coming into plank for a moment. Drop your knees, elbows point to the back, lower the chest. Hands stay where they are, lift the chest for cobra. Release back to the mat, coming over the knees into downward dog. Step the right foot between the hands. Drop that back knee. Lay the foot flat, open the chest. Slide the right foot back to the left. Come into plank for a moment. Drop the knees. Drop the chest down to the mat. Forehead comes to the mat. On your next inhale, into cobra. And release. Again, over the knees, into downward dog, and hold for 5 breaths. This time we'll step the left leg forward, dropping the right knee, right foot. Step the right foot forward and bring it up. Bring the hands overhead, grab the left wrist with the right hand and stretch over to the right. Take it back to center, stretch to the left. Back to center. I'm going to squeeze the shoulder blades together as the elbows drop down. Back to the sky with the hands and forward fold all the way down. Let's take it through one chaturanga. Stepping back, knees stay up, body comes slightly forward, dropping down to the mat. Up dog this time, down dog, and stepping into warrior 2. Let's lift the right leg up for a 3-legged dog. Step between the hands, turn that back foot, and bring it up to warrior 2. Reverse warrior, palm up, take it forward. Beautiful arched back, looking at the fingertips. Back through warrior 2 as we bring the wrist to the thigh, extending the left arm overhead, extended side angle. Taking both hands back down to the mat, sliding the right foot back through chaturanga. And we'll do the same on the left, lifting the left leg to the sky for 3-legged dog. Step it forward, turn that back foot, and take it up to 90 degrees. Reverse warrior, flip the palm, bring it forward. Over warrior 2, extended side angle. Bringing hands back down to the mat, into plank, holding plank here. We're going to come into side plank on each side, starting with the left hand to the sky. So drop the heels to the right, lifting the left arm, looking left. Take it back to center and hold. Drop the heels to the left, open up the right arm and hold. And back to plank. Drop the knees, coming back onto the heels for hero's pose. Take a moment to find the breath. Bring the hands behind the heels or parallel to the heels if you'd like. Open up the chest We're going to come into a bit of a mini camel pose here. If you'd like to also lift the hips, go ahead and do that. Looking up to the sky. Sitting back down on the heels. Back into hero's pose. Open up the knees, still sitting on the heels. We're going to slide the chest down towards the mat. Allow the forehead to come to the mat if possible. If not possible, go ahead and take your hands in two fists so that your forehead is resting. We're in a resting pose here. Other alternative is hands flat, forehead on the hands. And coming back up, swing the legs forward, lying down on the back one more time. We're going to twist to the left and the right. So bring the knees nice and close to the chest, extending the arms 90 degrees. We're going to slowly allow the knees to come down to the mat, down to the floor, as high as possible, as close as possible to that right arm. If your knees don't want to come down to the mat, then go ahead and use your arm and bring them on your arm. We don't want things hanging in the air. It puts a little bit too much strain on the back. So either you've got a yoga block or something else, maybe you have a towel. Otherwise, be sure that those knees are supported. And as we move to the other side, please pick up the top knee first, swing it to center, and then allow the lower leg to join. Keeping the knees high, we drop the knees on the other side, making sure that the knees have contact with your mat, with the ground, and then slowly opening up that chest so that the right shoulder starts coming a little closer to your mat. If you're outside, I hope you're enjoying a wonderful breeze and the sunshine as I am here. Wonderful. And then again, lifting the top knee first, lower leg joins us. Give the knees a squeeze. And then if you still have a couple of moments, I encourage you to stay in Shavasana for a couple of minutes, extending the legs out, allowing the feet to drop open. Take the hands away from the body slightly. Allow those shoulder blades to open up and become soft. Palms facing up to the sky. Allows for an outward rotation of the shoulders. Make sure that your head, your neck are comfortable. Maybe turning left and right, massaging the back of the skull for a moment. And then coming to stillness for a couple of moments, for 10 minutes if you have the time. Enjoying this very peaceful and quiet time. I'm going to say goodbye to you here. I hope you enjoyed the class and look forward to seeing you again in other classes. Bye for now.